we're always scouting different platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts for different creators that are blowing up
Hey.
and really be a good fit for brand.
Are we bringing him here?
Well, he's here virtually right now. That's right.
Hey, Marcy.
So that's, hey, Dave. Yeah, so he's here to talk about, the social standard actually has a presence here in the Infiniverse. So they're talking about bringing influencers in and what that looks like.
Well, we know you guys got to do what you're supposed to do, so we're happy about that.
We need your help too.
Well, I'm definitely working hard. I spent all morning getting my one of my areas together.
Very cool. What is it that you offer? What's your storefront?
What is that thing? I don't know. Is that in front?
It says
Let's go up here to the balcony. Check that out a little bit. Indiana.
You can see? You want a drink? Water? Or wine?
Vino. Marcy?
Thank you.
Good.
Looks really good.
Good. We're live streaming right now, Marcy.
So first and foremost, I just read something.
Right out of VR.
Talk about Metaverse is all a bust for Gen Z. How much of that for a Gen Z focused brand? Everyone and show what you're moving on the Metaverse in the future. So Crystal. What does that mean? What word is more about the field trip had for platforms hey, let's hop in, let's have a chat in the room real quick. All of us like really feel like somebody's authentic, and it's fun. So all of those reasons made me really a big fan of what the X is doing. I think that there's one set up. I'm working on getting my citizenship right now. So can't wait for that. You know, in case it doesn't work out here in the US, but
And for all of you watching that after this live event, for all of you that are able to see this out on YouTube, and the Infiniverse is a one-of-a-kind city. There's other virtual reality cities, platforms out there. Infiniverse exists on a standalone headset. It is dynamic. It is the size of Kansas City. It has 250,000 plus people, 450,000, I think, up to there. Over 400 storefronts, 150 businesses already. I know just from the education district, we built up, dozens of schools inside of the education district and other XR education companies with their storefronts already. So it's great because it just launched in January. I mean, all of that, January now, I mean, this is going to take off. So if there's a link here in the chat after this video that's going to take you a link into the social standards. So that's your key into the Infiniverse. And after that, you have a citizen again, just a guest, where you find an apartment. And on that note, Rob, I hereby promise you a building for all of your followers. And sometime in the near future, we'll let you know. But for all of you watching, I'll just come in and again and again to see if you can join Rob. First ever influencer, maybe put in the social standards. I love the social standards. So I know.
Yes, absolutely. Please, come.
neighbors.
Neighbors.
Thank you.
Neighbors. All right, Rob.
Yeah. No, and listen, and on the social standard blog, you don't believe in comedy influencers, there's a whole blog post rating LOLs to ROI. So check it out instead.
I think you got it right there. That's why you jump in and check out the social standard and see what we got on the engagement. So, all right, guys, thank you. I think we're just about out of time here. Appreciate the time that you put in today to come to see us here in virtual reality in Metaverse. And for all of you watching after this event, check it out. We're slow, and we're here every 2 weeks in the Infiniverse giving you feedback. I think this is number 31. Okay? So, come watch us. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, thank you.
All right, for all of you watching on YouTube, that was the social standard. They're coming into the Infiniverse. They have a storefront. Let's go back and check that out real quick. I just want to show you a couple more things. That was the interview. The interview is done. So let's head back. And inside the Infiniverse, you can go back to rooms that you were already in. So we're going to go to their storefront right now. And their storefront's in the education district. So each storefront can be templated a little bit different. As you see here, there's a doorway that you can head off and hit the contact button and fill out a form as a lead form. So if you're doing e-commerce out there, you can build a 3D storefront with a PC, make one of your doorways. See, as you can see here, we jumped into a lead form where I'm going to go ahead and tell them I'm interested, let's talk. I can fill out my information. This then goes directly into the social standards response form so that you can get that all set up. When I want to return back to the room I was just in, all I've got to do is head back into that same space and I end up back in the storefront. So although I did leave the app for the lead form, I can return pretty quickly. The next development is to make sure that we have those in-app lead forms. Now over here I could go to clients and I'm going to go look at Jeep. So if you think about this doorway going out to your research room or your store, you can build a room for each product. You can put up posters and 3D objects. And it looks like the social standard here has this awesome lobby that they set up. So this is their current video talking about their company and what they've done for people. If you come in here, you can go look at some of their clients like L'Oreal, Jeep, Adobe, and many of their other clients. And so signing up for Social Standard, this is sort of their space that you check out in the Infiniverse. Walking around the city, you see it, you're like, oh, that's cool, there's influencers in the Metaverse, and you can hire them and their influencers for your own business. Not just here in the 3D world, but obviously out in the traditional social media, the 2D social media, which we all know in a couple of years, many businesses will have a 3D area. This Infiniverse that we are in, that you just watched this event in, like I said, was a huge city, the size digitally of San Francisco, and we're going to head out onto the street. We've got the social standards set up in the education district of the Infiniverse. You can see here that the graphics are loading, but you can see here that there are buildings, and then once a storefront goes in here, what I was talking about in that video is that each of those apartments above the storefront will be open to those that are part of the influencer space. So inside of the building can be influencers or even your customers. You could give them each an apartment as one of the unique selling points of buying from you in the Infiniverse. So I think as far as having a unique advantage in marketing, now you can see that we're out here. Like I said, we're in the education district, we're VEDX, so we're really focused on bringing in schools for recruitment. Here's Linfield University. You can hear a bunch of people talking in the background because they're wandering around the city streets. Here's American University, or American High School, and then of course the VEDX building right there. And you can see the Rodin statue that has been amended to have a VR headset on. That's kind of the district center. You can see that 3D Organon is in here. And I just want to say one last thing on the YouTube live stream here. This is the Infinicitizens spot. So you can come in the Infiniverse as a guest, but if you want to get into some more orientation, business setup, marketing, and promo, come over here to the Infinicitizen store, go into the embassy, and sign up for your unique passport that down the road will be turned into an NFT. So here we've got Immerse Me storefront that has set up. We've got an industrial training center in XR. We've got the My Quest to Teach, which is amazing. It's a couple of teachers really just putting together content, so pretty exciting there. Come around the corner here in the education district, and you've got Sanitize with UV, so a business that sells UV equipment for anything VR, cases or sanitation, storage, etc. And then of course the buildings that are over by that. So, as you can see, lots of space still open, lots of apartments and storefronts here in the district, and I'm going to go ahead and, sorry, forgive me, I just accepted one of the friend requests here in the district. I'm going to send that off and then go back to what I was doing, which was grabbing a piece of content. So in the Infiniverse, what you can do is set up times that you'll be live in your storefront to help people. You can set up a support center even if you wanted to set up 24/7 assistance. But what I was going to show you here is that if I go into my content, I can pull out a business card with the QR on it and give that to somebody. So if you're watching YouTube live stream right now, all you've got to do is scan that QR code and put in a lead. with VetX, and we can bring you into the Infiniverse, get your storefront all set up, and especially if you're into anything XR education, we'll be setting your storefront up here in the education district. If you're more of an e-commerce business, we can go off to the business district, there's an art district, there's all types of districts where we can set up the storefront. To give you an idea of the size of the map, so while I'm in here, you can take a look at this live map that's popping up right now. 3, 2, 1. There we go, it's zoomed in. You can kind of see where you're at there. And I'm going to zoom out. You can see that we're in the center of the map, basically, with the education district. But all of these gray areas are populated areas with storefronts and users. All of these green areas are open plots for purchase. So if there's something, you have an idea of what you want to do come December, there'll be 3D objects and other things that you can start developing those plots with. So pretty exciting space. I hope you enjoyed today's VCast. It was the first one we ran with a YouTube live stream. So I hope it went well out there for you live streamers watching. And yeah, thank you, and come see us every 2 weeks here in the Infiniverse for another VCast about XR and education and where the market is going. So thanks everybody. Have a great day.